Hey y'all, this is Jamie. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to another keep or declutter video. In today's video, I am going to be creating a look with the BH Cosmetics Hangin in Hawaii palette. And by the end of the video, I will decide if I want to keep it in my collection or declutter it. But before we get into that, make sure that you subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I upload a new video every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Also give this a big thumbs up if you enjoy it. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. In today's video, Hangin in Hawaii palette, BH Cosmetics. Now, if you have been watching my channel or if you've looked at any of my favorites videos, you probably know what I'm going to decide with this palette. I already pretty much know what my decision will be with this palette. I'll go ahead and give a spoiler. This is my favorite palette in my collection. But I'm gonna continue. Ooh, I think I got something on my eyeshadow on my laptop. But I'm gonna do this video like I do every other keep or declutter video. We're gonna start out talking a little bit about the product, some of the details, where you can get it, how much it is, the shadows, what kind of shadows there are, the colors, all of that. And then I will move into creating the look. And then we will wrap things up with my final thoughts and the verdict. So let's go ahead and talk about this palette. All right, so this is the Hangin in Hawaii palette, BH Cosmetics. BH Cosmetics is a very affordable brand that is sold at Ulta. I believe that's the only place you can get BH Cosmetics other than their online shop. That sounded weird. Shop. Do I say shop a lot? Shop. Their online store. Toby. This particular palette is $17. I'm pretty sure it was $16 when I bought it, because that number just sticks out in my head. But they have completely repackaged this, so this palette no longer looks like this on the outside. I'm pretty sure that all of the shades inside are the exact same, right down to the names of them. I can't decide. I kind of like the new packaging, but I think I like this. I think I like this better. This is a 16 color shadow palette. It has, this is apparently part of the BH Travel Series collection. So I wonder if when they expanded on that travel series, if that's when they decided to repackage it. BH Cosmetics, of course, is cruelty-free. This is also vegan. It is formulated without fragrance, alcohol, mineral oil, parabens, and sulfates. So a lot of y'all may know I am kind of a stickler when it comes to that ratio of mattes to shimmer shades. I prefer in an eyeshadow palette to have way more matte shades than shimmer ones, just because I feel like you can create so much more when you have a lot of matte shades than when you have a lot of shimmer shades. For me, and I feel like for a lot of people that are not necessarily YouTubers and who don't like get sent a bunch of makeup, I think it's a lot better when you have a palette like this that gives you a lot of places to go, so you don't have to continue to get palettes in order to do a lot of different things with it. So I hope that made sense. So out of 16 shades, 11 of these are mattes, and then you have 5 really pretty shimmer shades. This, I would say, is definitely more of an everyday palette, which is probably one of the reasons why it's my favorite palette. It's the one I use the most, and I love it. What I love the most about this is that it has several different shades of brown, which I know sounds very boring, but a lot of times you'll get a palette and it'll have like a really light kind of brownish shade, and then it'll have like a really dark one, but it doesn't have any in between, and so it's hard to find that like perfect crease shade for yourself. And I feel like this has so many different shades of brown. And then it does have this really nice peachy shade. It has kind of a darker coral shade, and then this really light pink, and then a darker pink matte shade up here. I think I've said everything I need to about the palette. It is still available. So let's go ahead and get into the look. So I'm gonna keep this pretty natural because I'm also about to film a Mascara Monday, which should already be up by now. That was Monday's video, so if you haven't checked that out, I'll link it up in the cards above. So I wanna keep this look pretty natural and not too wild and out there. right, so here we go. This is the final look. Now comes the time to think, to reflect on our day, our activities, and what we hope to accomplish. Let's first talk about pros and cons. Cons to this palette. I'm pretty sure it's super old. The shelf life is 24 months, which is 2 years. That's actually a long time. 2 years ago would be September 2019. And I probably had it for at least that long. It is old. It's past its shelf life. I probably shouldn't be putting it on my eyes anymore. I'm actually thinking of getting the new one to see if it was reformulated at all, to see if it performs similarly. So I might still end up going to get it. Another con, I will say that some of the shimmer shades are a little bit crumbly. When I was doing swatches, as well as when I was putting it on my eye, I definitely had a lot of fallout. And I think that's pretty much it. So, pros of this palette. I love it. It's pretty. I love the colors in this. I do feel like it is an all-around palette. So it has some cool tones, it has some warm tones, it has some really pretty shimmers. You can do a natural, really subdued look with this, but I think you can also do something a little fancier. Like this look ended up going a little bit more than I was anticipating. Look, I can go to any party. I don't want to though, and fit right in. These are all of the shimmer shades. So we have Hula, Luau, Pineapple, Sandy, which is the one I ended up using all on my lids, and then Waikiki. Beautiful shimmer shades. Like they perform so well. I love the shimmer shades in this palette. Beautiful matte shades as well. You get so much color payoff with these matte shades with just one swipe. It blends out beautifully. Yeah. So, verdict. Can you guess? I'm gonna declutter it. No, just kidding. I'm gonna keep this forever. I'm going to keep the BH Cosmetics Hangin' in Hawaii palette. Alright y'all, so that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I upload a new video every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. That is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all in my next one. Bye y'all.